you're going to call. One, go. Good Monday evening, everybody. I am Chief Meteorologist Dave Turley here in the First Alert Weather Center. We thank you for joining us for the news now, and however you may be watching us, whether you're on our Roku app or Amazon Fire TV at WTOC.com or on our WTOC Facebook page. We thank you for joining us, taking time out of your Monday evening. It is now 9:02. If you have questions or comments about what we're going to be talking about here with the weather coming up for the next couple of days, really right on through the next 7 days, make sure you go to our WTOC Facebook page. That's where you can go, leave a question, leave a comment, say hi, and I'll get back to you when we are done with this and answer all your questions and wave back to you as well. What we're looking at tonight is the showers and storms we had earlier, now gone. That's a live look outside from our this is our RPI Roofing downtown sky cam looking back over the Weston over towards Hutchinson Island. We're starting to clear it out a little bit here. Showers ending. So look at the headlines for the evening hours. Still a few little light showers. We'll show you that coming up in a minute for some far inland areas. But otherwise, most of us will be dry, warm and muggy. And I think we'll have a dry start as you start out on your Tuesday morning for that early morning commute, as the showers should be ending pretty quickly this evening. What we're left with right now is our sun just set, and we're going to see that set tomorrow morning at 8:34, rise up at 6:23 tomorrow morning. We're heading into our high tide just before midnight over at 6.7 feet, and we're going to just coming out of the low tide. The next low tide will be about 6 a.m. early tomorrow morning. So we're starting out nice and quiet into the evening. We have our temperature still in the 80s, and that's about what we're going to be staying here the next couple of hours. Still close to 80, it looks like, by midnight into the 1 a.m. hour. I think we'll bottom out into the mid-70s by that 6 to 7 o'clock hour tomorrow morning, but quickly it's going to start to heat things up early tomorrow morning. Right now, these are our current temperatures. 83 Savannah. Beaufort's our warmest, along with St. Simons, both at 84 degrees. A little bit cooler for some inland areas. We had some rain-cooled air, so temperatures haven't really warmed up after that rain moved through. Still 77 Vidalia, Baxley, 76 our coolest reading right now over into Swainsboro. But it is still very muggy outside, so you combine those temperatures with those dew points running into the 70s, and it still feels like 90 Savannah. Feels like 94 right now over in Beaufort. Even on St. Simons Island and Hilton Head feeling close to 90 degrees. So hot, muggy, warm, muggy for the inland areas. And again, we're drying things out across the region. We'll get into our rain chances right here. I think we'll be dry for all the coastal areas on our Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar. Just a little bit of some shower activity right now for our far inland areas. Maybe just a few sprinkles here just to the north and west of the Mount Vernon area, west of Soperton, out along I-16, getting close to Dublin, it looks like. The rest of us have dried out, and I'm going to keep it quiet over the next couple of hours. So if you have plans to head out there, got to head to the store, pick up some groceries or what have you this evening, I think will be nice and dry. There's your satellite and radar showing clouds thinning out here, especially along the coastal areas. And we had some pretty good thunderstorms now trying to develop here just to the east of the I-75 area. That's working out to the west, so no threat to our region. But we are watching a little area here right along the Gulf Coast. Look at this little counterclockwise swirl, a broad area of low pressure moving right along the Gulf Coast. Hurricane Center was watching that. They actually gave it about a 10% chance to try to develop into something tropical. Right now, as it's interacting with land, the center of that swirl is somewhere just to the east of New Orleans here, interacting with the land areas, some dry air in the mid-levels of the atmosphere. They've actually downgraded this now to a 0% chance for any tropical development, but it will bring some rain showers along the Gulf Coast. And of course, we'll be tracking that here over the next couple of days, just making sure it does not become tropical. If it was tropical, or if there are any other tropical systems out in the Pacific, you can, of course, track it on our WTOC First Alert weather app. Make sure you got your tropical tracks turned on right there, and you can follow any of those tropical systems. Let's go go hour by hour for the rest of the evening. We are nice and quiet here. Here's your timestamp going to your 11 o'clock hour. Notice how we're dry, starting to clear things out along the coast. Pretty calm at that 1 o'clock hour. Still feeling like the low to mid 80s out there at that time. By 3 a.m., still nice and quiet. We start out dry tomorrow morning. Might see a little bit of some patchy fog trying to develop early. I don't think it's going to be too widespread, but we'll be watching that early. Cutter Martin will be keeping an eye on that for you coming up on the news at daybreak. Then as we go through the afternoon, I think we're going to see a day similar to what we saw today. Lower afternoon rain chances. The greatest possibility of those rain showers tomorrow will be along and west of Interstate 95. You see by 1 o'clock, this particular computer model wants to bring in a few scattered showers, bring in a few more there at that 5 o'clock hour. And then whatever develops should make its way from east to west tomorrow and then quickly wind down just like it did today as we go through that sunset time frame, which is about 8:34 tomorrow. And we should be quiet for the midnight hour, but we might get a little bit of shower activity trying to creep in here. This is midnight on Wednesday, and you can see a little bit of shower activity moving on in. Let's get into your 4th of July because we might have, or actually do have, a better chance for seeing more rain showers across the region. So if you have plans early in the morning hours through the afternoon, we do get some moisture in here. It does become more widespread, not a solid area of rain, but as we start to heat things up, throw in that sea breeze, I do think we'll have a better chance for seeing those scattered showers and storms. Still, the greatest potential in the afternoon hours will be for the inland regions. So you see by 5 o'clock, keeping that chance for some showers. It still looks like the greatest potential of these showers and storms will wind down quickly at that sunset hour. So fingers crossed that as we get in that fireworks time frame, we start to dry things out, and our rain chances are reflective of that, drying things out into the evening hours. So we'll keep it at least a slight chance for some showers going, but that's something which could impact some of us as we head out for those 4th of July fireworks. Again, it should be pretty quiet in here for the morning hours. Got peachy exercise in the morning. I think it'll be warm and muggy, nice and quiet. Temperatures generally in the mid to upper 70s. Heading into your marine forecast, trying to do some boating tomorrow. Northeast winds 5 to 15 knots. That should produce seas right about 1 to 2 feet. Don't have any advisories in the forecast for tomorrow, and it should be pretty quiet even if you're heading to the beaches tomorrow. Highs on Hilton Head and Tybee both getting into the upper 80s. Just a slight chance for a shower there. Again, I think the better chances will be just inland from the beaches. And we have water temperatures creeping in the middle 80s. Light winds generally out of the northeast becoming easterly. And there will be a low risk for rip currents. So make sure that you bring the sunscreen if you are heading to the beaches, and enjoy yourself tomorrow. So there's you getting into your 7-day forecast. Hot again tomorrow. We had a high of 92 today. I think we'll be right about that again tomorrow with a lot of low 90s for highs. Rain chance about 30%. 60% chance for those showers and storms for the 4th of July. You notice, though, a few more clouds. That might keep our temperature down close to 90. And then we drop the rain chances back down to about 40% as we keep it right there Thursday into your weekend. Highs remain in the low 90s. Morning low temperatures into the mid 70s. So it looks like if you have plans for the 4th of July, that appears to be the greatest potential for seeing some more rain showers out there. So outdoor activities could be in question. Make sure you got your First Alert weather app. Keep checking that First Alert Live radar, and that will tell you where the showers are, and you can see if it's going to be impacting you or not. So that's a great way to keep updated on what's going on with the weather. We're going to keep you updated as well. We got our live broadcast coming up here at 11 o'clock. We hope to see you then. Until then, if you have any questions, again, on our WTOC Facebook page, go ahead and leave a question, leave a comment. Just go ahead and say hi. Until then, we'll see you coming up for the news at 11.